And we have a good amount of offerings and sort of a range from if you're alone or to the affiliate spec. What are the programming offerings that we currently offer?
There's a lot of fun things that we have going on. We have our affiliate program. We have our individual ham offering. We have the Power Hour. We have our Masters program. We even have your own custom plan. I mean, you can do anything under the sun, and with all three of us, with all the knowledge that we have, we're accomplishing a lot of big things.
Yeah, I think, and I know a question we often get a lot is for those of you that are looking for an individual program, which program are you looking for? So the daily ham plan program is what you would consider your competitor programming, where there's 3 parts. You have your main workout, you have an auxiliary session, and then we have a ham session, which is sort of that third session. We prioritize each of those daily, and we also give you guys scaling options as well. Something that James said, and something that we're all super passionate about, is doing the workout that's right for you. And a customized program, although we offer it, we actually push athletes away from it because it's super expensive, and not everyone needs their own program. They just need the workout to be scaled to the best to their ability. So we scale the workout a couple times. We also target the workout, and this is something, if you were to ask what separates our program from most, it's that we scale, but we also target. And us three as athletes together, this is what we've learned from each other for the past decade training together, that we've been fortunate enough to go to the CrossFit Games, do well at the CrossFit Games as individual and teams, but training together is something we would never trade in for anything. But we're all very different athletes, right? Other than from very good looking to not so good looking, and everything in between, having weird ankles and nice hair, that's who we are. But Spencer's always been strong, I've always been weak, and James can never run. So essentially, so when we train, it's like, okay, Spencer probably doesn't need to cycle a heavy barbell too much, but I should. And James moves really well, and he doesn't necessarily need to practice mechanics as much as I do. I love to run, and I'm pretty good at it, but he's not good at it, and he's really big and usually out of shape half the year. So, but again, what it all boils down is we have different needs, but we can still tweak a workout. So if there's a barbell, maybe it's going to be a lighter barbell, more reps, heavier barbell and less reps, and take out the barbell and make him run a little bit. And that's where we target. So each day we have either a weightlifting target, a monostructural target, or a gymnastic target. Giving you guys options for that one day. And that's in our individual program. So we offer a lot even within that piece there. All the way to our Power Hour programming, which you're going to be seeing a lot more of. And you're in my garage gym. Spencer has the Gain Cave. And Hobart, you have the dungeon. The fitness dungeon. So, but James, talk to me a little bit about the Power Hour and what that looks like for different types of athletes, maybe not looking for that competitive aspect.
One of the big things that we wanted to offer with the Power Hour is that it's something that can benefit anyone and is really meant for anyone who's willing to try it. And athletes of any skill level, we want to make it accessible to you. And also we want to make it accessible to you if you're not normally going to a gym. With a limited amount of equipment at home, can you still get a workout in and improve your fitness and have fun doing it? The goal with that is, yes, absolutely. And we look at the Power Hour as something as, however much time you have in that hour, if you have 20 minutes, you can take a piece of the Power Hour and do that. Now, if you have a little bit more time, maybe 45 minutes, there's another little piece of the Power Hour you can add on to it, and then all the way up to an hour. So the big goal with that, make it accessible to everyone and kind of take that barrier away of having to be in a gym to get fitter, because we know people are busy. Not everybody has a gym nearby. Some people just want to work out at home sometimes and not take that extra time to go to the gym. And that was one of the really big goals of the Power Hour. We're really excited about that piece. It's one of my favorite pieces of it, because there are certainly days where I just want to be at home, work out with my fiance, and not have to have the hassle of going to the gym. And you don't always have enough equipment, so we're trying to take care of that for you.
Yeah. And last little piece on our affiliate programming. So, between Spencer, myself, and James, we all do the programming for the affiliate, but we got to go through ways. Right now, Spencer's doing the majority of the affiliate programming, and the biggest question we get, and I'm going to ask you back in a sec, is, why would I sign up for the affiliate programming? And there's a good amount of reasons, but from, running a gym for the past, 7 or 8 years at Reebok CrossFit One and CrossFit One Nation, and seeing, with James at our CrossFit Boston, and an affiliate owner of 5+ years, and time is your biggest resource. Not only to grow your gym, but also to spend time with your loved ones and all this other stuff. And as life goes on, you get busier, there are things that pull you outside of that. And our biggest value add is taking programming off the plate. But Spencer, when you program for our affiliates, give me your sort of how long does it take when you sit down, say just programming, let's say a week, right? Because we do about a week in advance, maybe a week and a half, just to make sure we're tracking. But how long does that take from start to finish? From like, you have an empty spreadsheet to a full week, and then from there, we also do full lesson plans, and that's where sort of James's main role right now is making sure our class plans and lesson plans. So how long does that take you before you even hand it over to the executable side for the coaches?
Yeah, I mean, like Austin said, I try to be like 2 weeks out, like ahead of you guys. And it probably takes me anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to take a second to look at all of the stuff that we've done beforehand. Like I get out my spreadsheet, I check off all of the elements, all of the exercises that we've gone through, monostructural, weightlifting, and gymnastics exercises, just to make sure that we're not repeating too many exercises. Redundancy is okay here every now and then, but we don't want to do box jumps after box jumps after box jumps, if you guys know what I'm saying. So it takes me a little while to plan out that spreadsheet and go through each day and make sure that I'm delivering, or I should say that we're delivering a really good product and something that that everyone can be happy doing.
And then from there, we deliver lesson plans. When you get that programming, how long does that take?
It honestly depends on the programming for the week. Sometimes if you see a lot of simpler movements, it comes together a little quicker, but there's a lot that goes into the class plans. I mean, our goal, especially since combining, has been to create a one-page tool, essentially, that a coach can open their phone and check out the class plan and just have some tips and tricks to navigate the class and apply that programming regardless of it's something that looks complex and heavy. Make sure they can apply it well to every single level of athlete that walks into the gym, and every single athlete can walk out and leave a little bit better. So class plans can take anywhere from a couple hours to 6-7 hours per week of extra time to put together. And that doesn't even include the extra content creation that we do as far as tips and tricks, scaling demos. As we've started to add that stuff in, it definitely puts more time onto the class plan, but we think it makes the class plan a whole lot better. Rather than just trying to describe of how to scale a pistol, we can actually show you guys now.
And again, that's for us, we're very passionate about our affiliate programming because of how many people it has the opportunity to touch. And the time value is one thing, but also you have a coaching staff. You're not the only person undoubtedly delivering the programming. So that's why the class plans are super important, because it allows them to spend even more time prepping. The programming is one thing, but relatively useless if it cannot be implemented. And that's why we have the lesson plans. That's why we're going to be creating more content. We have a lot of those resources so they can see it, learn it, watch from it, and then deliver that class. And that's what you're going to start to see all the way pared down, even to our power hour stuff, is where we understand that not everyone gets to a gym, not everyone can walk in there and spend an hour, but also we want to make sure you guys are moving safely, effectively, and efficiently. So making sure that you can work out at home, on the road with limited equipment, or in the affiliate, and that's something that we take great responsibility in. And that's why we combine, because we have a lot of work to do to make sure we can deliver that, and we need more people to work out, because that's a big deal for us. Again, making sure people are healthy and happy and getting their goals, whatever they might be. So hopefully you found this video not super boring, but somewhat of an insight to what we do. We'll do more of this stuff to give you guys an insight of what we're doing, how we're doing it, but hit us up with questions. Again, follow us on Instagram, The Ham Plan, and hit up our website too. You'll see us revamping the website in the next couple months or so. Way more sample programs, sample plans, but if you need anything, just send us an email, thehamplan@gmail.com, and we'll square you guys away.